My mother makes the same soup for whichever of us is ill. I had pneumonia in March and she asked me to drop a pot at my sister's. I was 2 days off oxygen when she called. Dana's coming down with something, she said. I've made a pot, can you run it over to her? Mom, I can barely stand. You're fine now. The soup fixed you, didn't it? She laughed. Come get it and drive safe. Don't spill it and don't pick at it. That batch is your sister's. That last part stuck with me the whole drive. Don't pick at it. She'd never said that before. Every other time she'd shoved a spoon in my mouth right there at the door, insisting I have a taste while it was hot. Dana opened her door in gym clothes, flushed and sweating, but not sick sweating. She'd clearly just finished a workout. Hey, I said, holding up the pot. Mom said you were coming down with something. Dana went still. She said what? That you're sick. She made you soup. Dana looked at the pot like I was holding a snake. Did you eat any of it? No. She told me not to. Good. She grabbed it out of my hands so fast the lid clattered. Come inside. Now. I followed her to the kitchen. She popped the lid, carried the pot straight to the sink, and started pouring it down the drain. Dana, what are you doing? She spent all morning on that. I know exactly how long she spent on it. The soup glugged out, orange and thick. I'm not sick, Mara. I told her Sunday I got the job in Denver. I leave in 3 weeks. So the last time I told her I was leaving, when I put a deposit on an apartment 2 years ago, I had her soup that Tuesday, and I was in the ER by Friday. Kidney thing? Doctors never figured it out. She rinsed the pot hard. I stayed, canceled the lease. She cried and said God was telling me to stay close to home. My mouth went dry. That's a coincidence. When did you get pneumonia? March. What happened in February? I opened my mouth to say nothing. Then I remembered. I'd accepted a transfer to the Seattle office. I told Mom over dinner. She'd sent me home with— I stopped. 2 pots, I said quietly. She sent me home with 2 pots that week. Made me finish the first one at the table. Dana nodded slowly, like she'd been waiting years for someone to say it out loud. I saved a jar, she said. What? The last batch before I got smart. Froze a jar in the back of my freezer for 8 months. My roommate's a nurse. She sent it to a lab a friend of hers runs. Dana pulled out her phone with wet hands and turned the screen to me. I didn't understand half the words, but I understood one line, highlighted in yellow, a diuretic and a blood thinner, neither of which either of us had ever been prescribed. Enough, the note said, to be dangerous in someone already run down. She doses whoever's about to leave, Dana said. You get sick, you come home, she nurses you, you feel guilty, you stay. That's the whole thing. That's been the whole thing our entire lives. I sat down on her kitchen floor because my legs stopped working. Every childhood flu. Every time one of us tried to move out. The soup. Always the soup right before. We have to tell someone, I said. We're going to. Dana crouched in front of me. But she's coming here at 6 p.m. to check on you-know-who. She doesn't know you dumped it. She thinks you're weak from the pneumonia and did what you were told. She smiled, and it wasn't a nice smile. She's going to ask if I ate it. At 6 p.m. sharp, the doorbell rang. Dana opened it holding an empty bowl and a spoon. There's my girl, Mom said, sweeping in with her coat still on. You look pale, sweetheart. Did you finish it? All of it? Every drop, Dana said. Mara watched me eat it. Mom turned to me, beaming. See? Doesn't she look better already? She looks great, Mom. I stood up slowly. On the counter behind her, Dana's roommate stepped out of the hallway with her phone up, already recording, the lab report open in her other hand. Mom's smile didn't fall right away. It just froze, halfway, as she turned and saw the empty pot in the drying rack, still wet, and the paper in the stranger's hand. Who ate the soup, Mom? Dana said. Because I didn't. And Mara didn't. So there's a full jar of it in a lab, and there's you, and there's an officer my roommate called 20 minutes ago pulling into your favorite spot in my driveway. Mom looked at the pot, she looked at the paper, and for the first time in my life, my mother had nothing warm to say.